Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, today I'd like to share one of the grammar skills from the Longman Tovel book that I found quite challenging for me. The skill is skill 14, use reduced adverb clause correctly. Why I find this skills difficult? I found this skill difficult because it involves several steps and requires understanding the structure of the adverb clauses. And the other reason why I found this skill is very difficult is the first one is confusion with identifying adverb clauses. It's not always clear which clauses can be reduced and which cannot. For example, not all adverb connectors allow reduction, and I often forget this rule. The second one is the change in verbs. The rule about removing the subject and changing the verb to the ing form or dropping the be verb can feel confusing in practice. And the third one is passive versus active forms. The distinction between when to reduce a clause in the passive form versus the active form is tricky to remember, especially with connectors like once. But beside the challenging side, I will explain to you the solution to overcome the difficulty. To solve my difficulties with this skill, I applied the following strategies. The first strategy is memorizing key adverb connectors. I made a list of connectors that allows reduction, like when, although, it, before, and after. This helped me quickly identify clauses that could be reduced. The second one is breaking down sentences. I started analyzing each clause step by step, looking for the subject, verb, and adverb connector, before deciding how to reduce it. The third one is practicing with example. I practiced transforming full adverb clauses into reduced forms and vice versa. This helped me understand the process more deeply. The fourth strategy is focusing on passive versus active rules. I made a special note to review when reduction are possible, particularly with connectors like once. Then, after I tell you about why I found this skills is difficult and what is the solution, I will also tell you about the explanation of the skill that I already learned. Let me briefly explain this skill to you. Reduced adverb clauses are shortened forms of full adverb clauses. To create them, we follow these steps. The first steps, if there is be verb in the adverb clause, remove the subject and the be verb. For an example, although he is tired, it became although tired. The second one is, if there is no be verb in the adverb clause, remove the subject and change the verb to its ing form. For example, when you give your speech, it becomes when giving your speech. However, certain clauses such as those with connector once can only be reduced in the passive form. For instance, once you submit your thesis cannot be reduced. Once it is submitted, once submitted, it can reduced. Let's practice with me from the example of the book. Here's an example from the book. When blah blah blah, you are free to leave. A. The finished report. B. Finished with the report. C. The report. D. Is the report finished? What is the correct answer? The correct answer is B. Finished with the report. This is the reduced form of the clause, when you are finished with the report. Understanding the structure helps us select the right answer. In conclusion, while reducing adverb clauses can be confusing at first, breaking the process into steps and practicing regularly can make it much easier. I hope my explanation helps you guys understand this skill better. Thank you for watching and good luck with your final exam. Goodbye and see you in the next video everyone. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.